the story behind why I named my channel Cody Talks is because hey guys, what's up? So, if this feels like deja vu from the last video, if you watched the last video, well, that's because I'm just that routine. So, this is the honest truth of my day-to-day. I pretty much do the same thing every day. But, I do have something different today with the beard stuff. So, previously I was trying out some stuff I got from Target, but my girlfriend got me some beard stuff for Valentine's Day, so I figured I'd try it out for the first time and show you what it is. So she got me some of this like Boss Man beard stuff. So first thing to start with is the beard conditioner. So you wash your beard, or you apply to wet beard, wait 2 minutes and rinse thoroughly. So yeah, let's start with this. I also have, so this is the beard jelly, so this will go after. Then we have the beard balm, and that will go after that. Then we have mustache. So this is basically to tame your mustache. And yeah, mine could definitely use some taming. Getting to the point where I could probably like curl it out. But I don't know if I'm ready for that level of manliness, you know. I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's wash or condition the beard. Alright, applying conditioner now. Oh, gotta take that little safety tab off here. Well, it smells good so far, so there is that. The Target stuff doesn't smell like anything. Alright, so now we leave this in for 2 minutes and then wash out. So I've washed out the conditioner. Now we're going to try the jelly oil. It says to do like a little, just a little bit. Can't see that. So a little bit goes a long way. Then we just rub this in. This also smells good, so that's a plus. It is lemon and cedarwood. So smelling a little bit like Home Depot, but a little bit more fresh. I don't know if I'm supposed to like let that sit or whatever. But the next is the beard balm. If I can open it. There we go. Also need to remove the safety seal. Oh, okay. So directions. Juice. Apply evenly on beard and brush in for best results. Use after beard jelly. Okay. So it says to like warm it, but my hands are pretty warm, so yeah, that's melting it. This is much smoother than the Target stuff. I actually like could not use the Target beard balm because it wouldn't melt. It was just chunky and it left chunks in my beard, which is obviously not ideal. I don't need to be walking around looking like I've got beard dandruff. Alright, so there's the balm. I don't know if I need this mustache mud. Whoa. Interesting. This is what color it is. So yeah. Let's see how well this tames my mustache. This one smells kind of like nothing. Yeah, unscented. Okay. It's definitely got more hold on it. I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright, cool. So that was the... this is the end result of the new beard products. And so far, I give them a thumbs up. Definitely feeling more effective than the Target brand, and it smells better. But it was a gift. Whoa. It was a gift, so I can't say how much it costs. But Bossman Brands, if you want to look that up, that's what it is. Alright, now it's time to make my pre-workout waffle and then head to the gym. It is leg day today, but it's split with back day because that's how it's been. It's just my knee, my back, and all that. They're pretty sensitive to leg days, and so doing the kind of minimal type of leg work and then putting a little back work in there with it. So it is a tough workout. It is pretty exhausting, but yeah, that's what's on the menu for today. I started eating and forgot that I was filming, so about, I already started eating my pre-workout waffle, but there it is. I feel like I just keep continually making full day of eating videos because I don't know what else to post, because I'm just like, hey, I'm doing the same thing again. But like I said in my last video, there will be new content coming. And YouTube was real fun and decided to keep turning off my comments. So specifically, the whole video was about, well, I can hold the camera straight, right? So the whole video last week was having you guys weigh in on whether you would like to have me post my podcast to this YouTube channel, or if I should start a new YouTube channel. And so, of course, YouTube decides to keep disabling my comments. So having people weigh in was actually pretty rough. So if you didn't get to comment last time, let me know. I'm going to be relaunching my podcast, aiming for the end of this month, and I would like to post the video version up to YouTube. But let me know if you would like to see it on this channel, or if you think I should start a new channel. It's different types of content, but at least it'd kind of be all in one place. I'd still do vlogs, but yeah, I guess it would probably turn out being like one vlog a week and then one podcast a week. So let me know what you think in the comments. If YouTube doesn't disable them this time, I don't know what was going on. Anyways, I'm gonna eat. What do you guys think of the workout?
I can't move.
Your arms or your legs?
Both.
You barely use your. I just want to puke.
Okay, so workout is done. Now it's time for a post-workout meal. When it comes to post-workout meals, you want to make sure you got a good amount of quick digesting, easily digesting carbs. So I've got my white rice here. And then I got my chicken, which I normally already had cooked off, but I was not prepared today, so I got to cook that off. I'm going to be using the air fryer. I'll show you how I do that in a second. But when it comes to post-workout meals, you want to keep the fat on the lower side because you want your body to digest the protein and carbs as quickly as possible. Just get those nutrients back in your body, and fat can kind of slow down the digestive process, which is why it's great to kind of help satiate you. But we don't want too much of it in our post-workout meal. So I'm going to get going on this. But yeah, I'll show you how I do my air-fried chicken in case you're wondering. It's really hard filming myself cooking in this kitchen. So for air-fried chicken, first thing I'm going to do, obviously open the package. Since I want it to cook quicker, I'm butterflying the chicken. By the way, I really dislike touching raw chicken, and if you don't see me washing my hands, it's because I cut it out. It's not just because I'm gross and I'm like touching things after I touched raw chicken, alright? So, basically, you start by slightly cutting it here until you kind of want to just open it up like a book. There's some bone here I'm gonna cut off because I don't want to chomp on that later. Alright. See how it kind of just opens up nicely, flattens it out a bit. You can go the extra mile and you can like pound it down flatter, but I don't got time for that shit. Sometimes I just make more cuts to kind of flatten it out a little bit more. But that's as far as it really needs to go. So there it is, nice and flat. So now I'm going to salt it. Garlic powder. Chili powder. Cumin. Alright, then you flip it and repeat on the other side. So now I've got the chicken on my air frying tray here, and I'm just going to give it a little spray. This is olive oil. And then I'm gonna stick it in my air fryer. So in it goes here, top shelf. Then you set to air fry. And I'm gonna put it at 8 minutes. It shouldn't take more than 8 to 10 minutes at 400. And then I'll just let it go. So while that is cooking, I will be making some zucchini, and then I will have my rice ready to go in the microwave. And that will be my post-workout meal. Okay, so here is the completed chicken breast. It did take about 10 to 12 minutes, so 8 minutes is a little on the low side, but it's awesome because it creates this crust, and I'll show you how juicy it is when I cut into it here. So yeah, look how nice and juicy and tender it is. Air frying is legit the way to go. Alright, so here we have it. Here is the finished meal. It's hard to see there. There we go. And now it's time for me to eat, get back to work. And I'll see you at the next meal, I guess. Alright, final dinner time. It's 8:21. I'm tired. I've been, so Thursdays are like my kind of marketing work days. So, you know, coaching, if you ever get into coaching, especially online, just know that you basically have to become an influencer. So Thursdays I work on social media stuff, and I try to record my reels and everything so that I have it ready for the following week. And it's just a lot. It's a lot. So finally got done. Honestly, didn't quite get as much done as I was hoping, but we're gonna call it good for now. But I'm cooking up some dinner, and it's so late. I'm just making the rest of the chicken I cooked earlier. I've got some asparagus that I'm cooking in the air fryer, and then I'm gonna do some rice. So not exciting, but at least it's balanced. And when it comes to meals, making them balanced is key. So you gotta pick what you gotta have: protein, you gotta have carb, you gotta have your veggie, and then a little bit of fat, which is usually cooking oil. So I don't have enough brain power to go over that, but I will at some point. But I'm gonna finish making my dinner so I can eat. Alright, so here is the finished product. I keep fucking burning my asparagus. I haven't quite got used to the newer air fryer. I had it down like perfectly with my old one, but this one I kind of haven't gotten the timing right, because like this is thicker asparagus, and so I figured it'd be safe to go a little longer. But I was wrong. It's not dead burnt, but it's a little overdone. But anyways, I am going to eat this. Possibly fall asleep before I pick up the camera again. And try to find a documentary that is worth watching. So, yeah. Also, so Des and I watched the Barbie movie for Valentine's Day, like our date. And I'm convinced that like my inner child is broken, because so I love documentaries, or like I'll watch some things like Stranger Things, where obviously is not reality, but there's that part where it's like, what if there are different dimensions? And so that's like close enough to reality for my brain to be like interested. But I realize I just do not do well with fiction. Not with books, not with what I watch. So I can see why it had rave reviews and stuff. I laughed. It was funny. But my brain a lot of the times was like, this isn't real. Like, what? My brain just wanted reality. Maybe that's why I have so much anxiety. Maybe I should escape reality a little bit more. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this and watch some creepy shit on some true crime documentary or something about murder, because my brain's broken. Alright. Hey guys, what's up? So I just wanted to close out the video. I fell asleep, and it was just, yeah, I was out. It was useless, so I accidentally ended the video slightly prematurely. Not really. But anyways, here we are. I'm going to end it. But I do want to say, I would like, if I get your opinion again on the podcast, would you like to see me restart my podcast and upload the video aspect of it to YouTube, or do you think it would be better suited for me to start a new channel just specifically for the podcast? It's kind of funny because this channel is actually called Cody Talks, so it's kind of set up perfectly for a podcast because, you know, it's pretty original. Cody Talks. I'm talking. Thinking back, The story behind why I named my channel Cody Talks is because I was so quiet when I was younger that oftentimes people didn't even think I talked, or they didn't think I had thoughts or a personality. It was often I was told, like by friends or whatever, like, you better drink or else you don't have a personality, because I was just so shy, right? So I started my YouTube channel 9 years ago now, and I named it Cody Talks because I wanted to prove that I talked. I was like, hey, I do talk. I'm going to say some things, even if it was just documenting my transition. It was a new thing for me. I was going to talk to the camera. I was previously more of a writer. I liked to write, blog back in the day when blogs were all the rage. I did do some... I kind of dabbled in YouTube a little bit because I knew a group of bloggers that kind of jumped over to the YouTube scene, and we kind of use YouTube as a video blog. It has evolved a lot since then. But anyways, so my channel is named Cody Talks because I didn't used to talk. I was so shy. And here we come full circle, and I'm restarting, have had my own podcast. Never in my wildest dreams would I think, yeah, I'm going to start a podcast on my own and just talk, when previously that was the most terrifying thing for me. Don't get me wrong, it is still terrifying for me to talk, especially in large crowds, like on stage or whatever. But there's a little bit of comfort in the podcast. There's like a screen that's, a little bit of a barrier. So one of the biggest things I want to start this podcast is I do want to get better at talking, and what's a better way to do it than to practice and do this podcast. So it might be a little rocky to start, so bear with me as I kind of get my footing and get used to just speaking again, mostly solo. I do plan to have guests, but I'm looking forward to getting it started. But YouTube turned off my comments multiple times for my last video. I don't know why. I had to keep going in and turning them back on. So I don't think I got an appropriate vote of if I should keep the podcast to a separate channel or if I should post here. So if you have an opinion on that, let me know in the comments. Hopefully they are not turned off this time. But I want to end with a quote as usual. Quote of the day here. Week video, quote of the video. I don't know. You are never powerless. The very fact that you're still standing and still fighting shows just how powerful you are. So I like that because, it makes me feel powerful because it's true, Sometimes we forget how resilient we actually are. We've gone through some shit, Being human is not easy. Life is not easy. And I know personally there's been many moments where I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I don't know if I'm capable. But somehow, you always find a way to push through. Not saying it's, easy, but it's just, there's always growth through the process. You always learn something from it, even if it's just learning how much you're actually capable of, how powerful you actually are. And I feel like transition was definitely one of those things for me. Back when I was religious, I didn't think I would ever be able to come out. I just didn't think it was an option for me. So when I look back about how I've evolved over the years, it really just kind of shows me like, wow, I wonder what life will look like another 9 years from now, right? So all that being said, in a nutshell, you're more capable, you're more powerful than you think you are. You've gone through some shit. So you're going to get through the next shit that life throws at you. It's not easy. You gotta be patient. You gotta, keep your head down, stay focused, but you can definitely do anything you put your mind to. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Give me your opinion about the podcast down below. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.